Why wouldn't they have done like a pirate ship theme?
Freeze granite!
Arrgh! Plumbing. Who is it? That probably sounded really good on camera. Welcome to...
Here, run this. Cut and drop this so we can get this lined up. Okay, what's the plan?
Roll this the right way. First things first.
I can only do so much.
Rolling it the right way is not one of them.
Really?
Eric's trying his best.
It is best to work with a bunch of princesses.
You to talk, mister. I have my own pack out.
I do.
I got all my special tools in there.
You guys steal my
I'm a special guy.
steal my so I keep
You
it.
just lose your own
I do not.
Yeah.
I absolutely 100% do not.
What happened to that little Woody you had?
I left it at Whitewater with you two.
No, with Adam.
With Adam.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it was.
Shit with Adam.
Why is this taking so long?
Are you recording? Welcome back. Okay, we're finishing. We're sealing off the top of the first side. They're lining up the second side.
Wiping down the second
Wiping down the second side and getting it set up.
side? Yeah, lined up.
Lined up. I know what they're doing over there.
Something.
Yeah.
They got 14 pack outs over there, so they better know what they're doing.
They got the whole city with them. So we were rolling for hours yesterday. We're gonna roll for several more today. So get ready for some, I would say riveting footage, but it's screws.
Corrugated footage.
Corrugated footage.
Go gadget. See what they're doing on the
Dak
other
and
side.
Derek, go take a look on the other
Go
side.
gadget. See what's on the other side.
I was trying to say go gadget too, but it didn't flow.
Go gadget, oil slick.
Go gadget, other side.
Eric just eating shit.
Go gadget, leave me alone.
What are you guys doing here? You followed us all the way to St. Louis? Well, I mean, you made it this far. You might as well join us. So, we're gonna check out a Blues game. So come on, let's go. The puck drops at 2.
This week fell apart really quick. So, you know, Adam's out of the office. He's on vacation doing whatever in Missouri. It's St. Louis. At least it wasn't like Branson or something. But Dak got stuck at Findorf. Me and Fletcher got pulled off of that to go back to the shop to work on the Tree Wiseman truck, which is the boom one with the bucket. So Eric and Dak got stuck at Findorf for a couple more days. We were off of that. Marcos was probably tinting. Stryker was striking it up somewhere. I don't know. The week fell apart real quick, so I got to get back to work. This projects ain't gonna finish themselves, right? Okay, that's gonna go terribly. Hi, 9:30 a.m. Uh-oh, Tree Wiseman isn't done. I hope it wasn't supposed to be done today, because Half of it's not even printed yet, but this was not originally part of the plan, but now it is. But we're making it look good. Why don't I show you around? You can see what's gone on here. For one, just like here's your McDanks shot. Doesn't it look like a Happy Meal? Adam came back. You knew he was gone the whole time, right? Were you paying attention? Yeah, that's good. I wasn't. Where is everybody at right now? Let's hit you with the rundown. John's upstairs. Say hi, John. Ha, made you look. That was good. Kayla had a personal matter to attend to. Kayla is not here right now. I don't know where she is. Thinking about Eric's producing, Intern is interning. The more important stuff, Dak is finishing up Findorf, that big old trailer we started. There was like a panel or two to finish. And then everyone else, Marcos, Fletcher, and Adam went to Metro. Yeah, so long week, rainy week, short week, because Adam was gone. So there was a fitment issue. That's why none of the hood is done. It's being reprinted. It'll be done soon. I'm gonna keep bogging deep over here. Get out of my face. You're not as jumpy as you used to be.
We are headed downtown. We are headed downtown Sun Prairie to go look at a cow. Huh? A cow. I don't know. It's got some paint on it that is failing, and they want to preserve the look, I guess, without getting it repainted or spending a lot of money. I don't know. But I gotta assume to wrap a cow is gonna be pricey. You know, the price of beef these days. It gets you. Got that wagyu wrap. So, yeah, let's go. Take a look at this cow. We wrapped these walls, I don't know, a couple months ago with the beautiful acrylic dimensional. This is the first time I've been back to even see it. Yeah, it looks great. It looks really cool. Really livens up this hallway. The city of Sun Prairie just rebranded, and so they're trying to get their brand out a little bit more. So we came and we conquered. Cool little design that John put together that kind of took the colors from their brand, and so hopefully we get to do more. I'm well. How are you?
Good.
This is Jason. He's my media guy.
Okay. Hi, Jason. Nice to meet you.
He's just gonna hang out and maybe record a little bit if you don't
Okay.
mind. So we got a cow, or is this a bull? I don't know.
This is Georgia the cow.
Georgia the cow.
That's what we call her.
Okay. So what are you thinking with this thing? I mean, obviously it's got some damage.
Yeah. So the artwork is really important to us. So it's inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yep.
This summer we do have a mural fest that
Yeah.
we're working on the Washington Mills building.
Yep.
Urban Art Bloom is doing that, and we've got a lot of support and a lot of excitement for it. And so we want the things that we do already have to be looking nice for when we have all the people come to check that out.
Yeah, right.
We've invested in this, so I don't want this to go away.
Right.
I want to find a way to bring her back to life in a really pretty way. So my thinking was, if you could take, what you do with your vinyl wraps and 3D image her and get the artwork right, or as close to possible, and then wrap her. And then we've got her done for I'm thinking 15 years or so. I don't know, you tell me what the product's longevity is, but that's what I love.
Yeah.
To hear.
Let's pause it there for a second. Now, I know what some of y'all might be thinking, is Adam really interested in wrapping this cow? It doesn't seem like it. My body language is saying I'm not too interested in wrapping this cow. Well, not every day do you get the opportunity to wrap a cow, right? So a lot of things are going through my brain at this point. Just, can it be done? Time frame, design. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'm willing to see if it's doable. Maybe drop a comment below if you think we should wrap this cow or not. Let's get back to the episode.
Hear you say like, yes, we can do that.
Yeah, I know. Like, are you thinking to like wrap the whole thing?
You tell me. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you think on this, take it back, do some creative workshopping in the brain and with the staff, and be like, okay, if we can't do this, here's what we can do.
Sure. But I can let you know, by the end of the week.
Perfect. That's all I can ask for.
Yep. And so we would need it, obviously, at our shop.
Yes, you'd have to take Georgia with you.
So
I could probably have my public works guys or parks maintenance help you get her there. If nothing else, I bring you unique projects, right?
I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking like, can we just go finish the walls? Let's go finish the walls in the stairwell.
Right. I think the walls in the stairwell are perfect. So
they look great.
Yeah.
They want to fully wrap that cow. I'm down to try most things, but at the end of the day, like, we're a commercial wrap shop, and this isn't no box truck or transit van. Like, this is a beast of its own. I mean, it's a cow, dude, and it's going to require a lot of work. And sometimes, you got to know when to say no. I'm gonna assess the situation, talk to the team, see what they think. Talk to John, see if he can, if he thinks he can come up with a design that'll work. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, you don't want to, you got to set expectations, and you don't want to overpromise and under-deliver. So, you guys want to see us wrap a cow? I love to play golf. I don't necessarily love to wrap golf carts, but once in a while, it looks like a bowling ball. We had a customer come in, they wrapped a truck, and now they want their golf cart to look like their truck. So now we have a golf cart sitting here for who knows how long. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it. We got to take all this stuff off, hopefully, maybe, and yeah, that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to bring you guys in. We've got Nick, who's interning with us, sticking some vinyl today. This is Nick. Nick, you go to high school at Sun Prairie East?
Yep.
East, and you're interning here through the school year.
Yep.
Potentially staying a little bit during the summer, maybe. So yeah, we're just working on a box truck. So this is Nick's first time squeegeeing, at least a large panel. Did some finger squeegeeing with some helmets last week. Just getting him more introduction to vinyl. So yeah, if you want to continue squeegeeing, just remember to keep it halfway onto your old squeegee line. Good. This is for Lakeland RV. They build kind of, I believe, more luxury RVs. We've been, I know, kind of back and forth on this one for a little while, art-wise. So glad to finally get it in. And these box trucks are fairly simple. This doesn't have a lot of like rivets and stuff. As you guys saw on the Dane Manufacturing, having to heat and roll all of those rivets can take some time. And if you don't know what you're doing as well, it can make it a little more difficult. So especially on something like this, completely flat, this is perfect for someone like Nick, who's never done this, to just kind of learn squeegee pressure, learn kind of see what the vinyl does as you're going. It can kind of bunch up on you a little bit, and Nick's doing pretty darn well right now.
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm an intern here at Madison Graphics. I'm a junior at Sun Prairie High School, and my position here is kind of just being a shop hand, helping out around the shop, doing different tasks. For example, normally when I come in here, I always take out the garbage, fill the humidifiers, make sure everything's organized and put away. Other than that, I've prepped some cars, so washing them down, taking off parts, making sure the car is ready for them to wrap. Recently, I just did some helmets for Findorf. That's my first time doing something like that. I think it went pretty well. One thing I'm looking forward to most about my rest of the time here at Madison Graphics and the future is just kind of learning more things about cars, designs, and everything else. I'd like to learn more about the tinting process, also about wrapping, because I haven't really done much of that. Probably say my favorite person in the shop is Marcos or Dak. I think Marcos is really nice. He was the one that introduced me about prepping cars, kind of showed me how everything works. Otherwise, I like Dak a lot. He's very nice. He always makes sure He's so nervous. It's okay. All right. All right.
Let's probably scat some more over here too. There's more tracks here.
So I show up Monday, and there's a little unexpected surprise at the shop. Poop. We got poop. Where'd it come from? I don't know. Nobody knows. So I checked the security footage, and turns out we got a little raccoon running around. It must have snuck in with the truck we're wrapping. So came up with a game plan and went from there. Look at these guys with their sticks and their brooms. Yo, he's got a ruler?
All right, so the raccoon incident? Ha! That was fun. I got really excited. So I ran back there, and Dak looked at me and he goes, "Hey, grab a broom."
So they got some brooms. They started poking at the thing, like poking it's gonna get it out. I don't know, it didn't really work. We tried for about an hour.
Hold on. Marcos, you want to grab those blocks?
Away, please. Okay.
Help you. We're just getting you out of here. Please. Get out of there, brother. Come on. Yep, you're all
Yep, Nick, push him from behind now.
Hi. I see you.
All right.
I want you to try and push him out that way.
I snapped it to my family. My father-in-law, he's the king of torture. So he said waterboard it. So we grabbed the hose and soaked it.
Until the raccoon came out, and then it was a little scary. It was also injured. It was already injured as it was. There was a lot of poking. There was a little spray. We tried to keep it as humane as possible, but there's a raccoon in the truck that was stuck in there for a weekend. That's ridiculous. It pooped on the floor. So that was my Monday. That started out great. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, just a standard day, standard Monday here at Madison Graphics. That's enough time. 4 guys, 5 guys out there for an hour, poking at it. Time to get back to work.